Hi, this is Tamara Dennis, and we're going to be working on another art journal page. These are some of the supplies that I've used on the project. One thing I did try that I have not used before was a Dylusion stamp pad. You actually spray your own Dylusion sprays on there, and so you can create your own color set, and I thought that was a pretty fun thing to try. These are just some of the stencils I used. As you can see that I've also done a little bit of dripping on the right hand side, and that was just with clear water running down through the Dylusion sprays. Again, a few more stencils. This is a punchinella that I have used. Used quite a bit of white paint on here. This is a shattered glass stencil by Dylusions. I do like a lot of their stencils. They're fun to work with. Dylusions, though, does reactivate with water. So if you want to create a barrier, you can use a matte medium or even a spray fixative, and that will just give you a nice barrier between the water and the Dylusions. Here I've taken a permanent ink stamp pad, and I think it was called Fancy Floral by Dylusions, their stamp rubber stamp set. And here are some of the arrows that I have also used. One of the Dylusion stamp sets. I'll try to have a supply list at the end of the video. I've taken and stamped them, and then the next thing that we're going to do is cut them out. I left a little bit of a white border around them. And the next thing that we'll do is take the mini stamp pads and just do a real rough, real quick coloring of the different flowers that we have. We do want to keep some white space in there. You'll see a little bit later how it does add a little bit of highlights. Again, I've used different colors and really left some white space. Don't get too precise. We do want to have fun with this and not make it too perfect. Again, you can see some of the white highlights. We will be trimming them next, and when we're going to cut them out, we don't want to be, again, real precise. It is an artistic approach to this, and we do want to leave some of the space around the inking. We're going to do the same thing with our leaves. Here shows the arrows and the white that I have left around on these particular ones. You can also see on the leaves how I did not get right up into the border. I left a little bit of room around them. Next, we're going to be gluing down, and when I say glue, I use matte medium, or you can use quite a few other products, Mod Podge, depending on what it is that you like to use. And I've just gone ahead and I've adhered them. On here, I'm showing you that we've got the flowers down as well. On the bottom right, I've started to base coat in just a real quick drawing of a girl. I've taken some lined paper and used a black Sharpie and written just "You are loved" on the one side. On the other part of my journal, I've written "She created magic all around her." And just make it fun. I don't know if you can see, but I've gone back in with a white Sharpie and I've done a little bit of highlighting on the lettering. And also one more time, not one more time, but I did highlight around the arrows where there was some white. I wanted it a little bit brighter, so I went back around. I've started to base coat in on the florals, or on the flowers. You can see where I've put some cross hatching with a black ink pen, and then also some of the white highlights. I've used a Sharpie on that, and I've also used some of the white paint, just watered down. Now you can see a little bit more on the lettering, how I've gone in and done a little bit more lining around there. I went back in around the arrows with a black marker and also with a charcoal pencil, just so we got a little bit of shadow going in on there. This is a close-up with the cross-hatching on the flowers and some of the white highlights. I've also gone in and highlighted the lettering on here. Did a little bit of sparkle in the background with some diluted acrylic paints. On this, I've actually gone around her hair with a little bit more blue just so that she kind of popped. But other than that, we are done. I really appreciate you stopping by and taking a peek, and hopefully that you'll get your dilutions out and play around. Thank you.